As the 2019 election is here, Nigeria this year will be 59 years old. And then as we get close to 60 years old, we want to be asking the questions, how much have we been able to take our country so far since the colonial masters left us? And there is little to nothing to write home about. Why our presidents are still putting in their budget airport construction, railroad construction, other countries are expounding into things that are unbelievable. Why our schools are still on strike, lecturers are negotiating here and there, other countries are advancing. The question is, how many Nigerian universities have foreigners schooling in them? But the question is, how many Nigerians who are schooling in outside the country, right? Now you look at the head settle, 58 years, there's nothing to write home about. The president, even the local government chairman, councillor, all of them are flying outside the country in order to actually get medical help and all that. Now, when you look at our agriculture, when you look at our food, you look at our roads, you look at our system, you look at electricity, power supply, it seems nothing is working in the country. So, as Nigerians go to the poll, we have to understand certain things like, first, elections are a method to which we bring in people and we deliver. So it's the scope of election has to do with the fight to bring competence. So if our goal is to actually bring competence to the scene, we should be very, very careful of who we elect. There are over 70 political parties that are contesting for this election. There are two that are well known. And then there are, I think, three candidates who are on the side, like Sowore, Kingsley Moghalu, Durotoye, and other candidates who are a little bit known. Now, we have to be very, very, very careful. So, what are some of the topics that we have to know about this election? Number one is the need to be the eradication of electoral illiteracy. People must be aware of what is the responsibility of the electorate, what are their rights, and what they actually can demand from the people they rule. Number two thing is that we have to understand that we will have to put a stop to the weaponization of hunger, where people are being handed 200 naira recharge card, onions, giving bag of rice so that they can vote. That has to stop. Number three, we as citizens, we have to ensure that we don't become a weapon of destructions in the hand of politicians. The politicians, they will only call you and say, hey, can you come and fight for us? Whereas their children in abroad. And number four, we have to understand that the people we are voting for, we cannot be voting people into power who don't care about us. When you see a person who is saying that he wants to leave Nigeria, whereas his kids are schooling outside the country, when you see a person who says he wants to leave Nigeria, and the next moment he's flying outside the country, those are the people who don't believe in the system. And if we vote people who don't believe in the system, our country is not going to progress. So we have to come to the point where we are actually asking for accountability from our leaders, where we are actually voting people who know what it takes to be an electorate. Why? Because most of the times you get into power and they forget. And then the last thing I want to say, we should not vote people who have taken politics as a career. You know them in your state. They are governors. So maybe they were commissioners, they became governors, and then they don't want to leave power. They want to become senators. Now, there are people who have been in Senate for the past 20 years, who have been in Senate since democracy in 1999 up to now. They are still in Senate. So we have to change all this. So let's educate our people. Let's spread the word out there, right? And tell the people that Nigeria can be like other countries. Our youths do not have to go and die at the embassies and pass through Libya in order to get into Italy. What is in Italy, what is in England, what is in the US, we can get it in Nigeria. If you reach to these people. Thank you.